Alright, what up? What's good? What's going on? It's your boy Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? What is going on, people? So today I wanted to touch more on this situation between Steph Curry and Ayesha Curry and this whole shit that's going down. It's fucking crazy because what I noticed is, a lot of dudes are in their feelings, man. It's so funny. A lot of dudes are in their feelings when it's coming to this shit. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I wanted to get into this, man, because it's crazy shit. What up, Kenwood was popping. Palos was good. Before we get into all of that, remember, guys, the Bad Boy membership sale is still on. So the Bad Boy membership sale is going on from now up until the end of May. So from now to May 31st, when you join the Bad Boy membership, you are going to get How to Have Sex with Two Women a Day, the audio book for free. You're also going to get the Bad Boy book for free. And you're also going to get 60-second game for free. So you're going to get all those things for free if you join the Bad Boy membership from now up until May 31st. So it's popping off in the chat room, people. Who we got in there? We got T. Williams, Ed Dowling, Reminisce, Days 429, Live Fabulous, Jermaine Jones, Zach Mann, Tommy the Great, Trey Tibbs, Jose Laura, C. Gonzo, Chris Lynn, For Life One Deep, Joe Blast in the building, Nez is in the building, was good. I Sense Fear in You is in the building, Break It Down. He's got a lot of people up in here, man. Robert Wooden, Galix was good. So, I wanted to talk about, this whole Steph Curry shit and the Ayesha Curry shit. So I put out that video the other day where I was talking about, Ayesha Curry wanting all this attention. And so, I've been looking at other people's videos. I've been looking online. Everybody's talking about this shit. And Steph Curry just came out and basically was like, yo, I support my wife. Do you? I love you. It's all good. Right? Now, what I found interesting about this whole situation, though, when it comes to this whole Steph Curry shit and Ayesha Curry shit, is a lot of dudes are in their feelings about this shit. You understand? A lot of dudes are in their feelings about this shit. Jedi James said, call me selfish, Locario, but I see this Curry situation as a teachable moment, but do you think it's going to cause some type of movement with women? Well, it is a teachable moment, but this is the thing. You got to see what's happening with everybody in this situation. How people are responding to this stuff. So I've seen a lot of dudes in their feelings about this shit. They're like, yo, this is fucked up, and what's the point of getting with a woman, or this or that. Like, dudes is really, really in their feelings about it. And I'm actually glad this happened because it showed. I've been trying to tell cats, what up, K Zag and 20 the building. I keep trying to tell cats the reality of the game. And the reality of the game is women are going to want attention. Your girlfriend, your wife, your, fuck buddy, whatever it is, they're going to want to fuck with other dudes. You understand? I don't care how fly you think you are. I don't care what up the locker room was popping. I don't care how on point you think you are. Your chick is still going to want to check out other dudes. You feel what I'm saying? And the reason is this. The reason why is this, and this is what you guys gotta understand, is that, and I talked about this before, men and women, both of us, men and women, we are selfish. Period. We are fucking selfish, all of us, men and women. So our relationships are still about selfishness. Right? Locker room, you said Steph Curry is a lame. Why is Steph Curry in the lame? Steph Curry in the lame. But it's about selfishness. So what you need to find when you're dealing with a woman, you need to find a woman whose selfishness matches with your selfishness. That's how you get cooperation. That's how you get, shit flowing in a relationship. Is because her selfishness needs to line up with your selfishness. See, I'll use myself for example. The reason why me and my wife, our relationship works is because we're both, our selfishness, it matches. You understand? We both wanted to be in a situation where we're in a relationship that's open. So we have the benefits of having a main person, right? And then we could do our shit on the side. So the thing with when it comes to all this relationship shit and you understanding how women are going to be, you just got to understand that women are going to be selfish, just like you're going to be selfish. But as soon as you forget that you're selfish, that's when shit goes all over the place. You have to always remember you're fucking selfish, always. You understand? You got to understand that. Now, when we talk about Steph Curry, though, Steph Curry, so far, I think he did the right thing. Okay? So far, I think he did the right thing, and I'm going to tell you why. Steph Curry did the right thing so far, because so far what Steph Curry did, he came out into the media. I think he said something on her Instagram where he said something somewhere where he basically was like, look, girl, I support you, I got you, I love you, you good, do you, right? Basically, that's what he was saying. Now, the reason why that I think it's smart that he came out into the public and said this, like, he could have just said nothing, but the fact that he came out and he said this is smart on his part, because a lot of dudes is like, yo, fuck that, he should check this girl, check that chicken, or he should break up with her, blah, 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 right? The reason why is smart for him to come out the way he came out, like how he did, was because he's still in the public eye, still needs to keep up a certain image. You feel what I'm saying? So he's not going to go out and publicly talk some shit. But I'm sure, like, when he got home behind closed doors, he probably had to, talk to her and tell her some shit. You feel what I'm saying? I mean, hopefully he did that. That's what I would say. I would say, listen, the best move is for him in a public eye to, keep the shit cordial. But then behind closed doors, he need to let her know what it is. But see, this is the thing. And this is what I try to tell you guys. Exactly, Easy CP2. He said endorsements are on the line. Exactly. He ain't trying to fuck up that bag. So, but in private, he should tell her some shit. But this is what I tell you guys, that when you're dealing with chicks, he should have prepared her beforehand. He should have told her, like, listen, when you get in the media, don't be talking all this shit. You feel what I mean? That should have been a conversation they had beforehand. But he probably had no idea she was thinking this. She didn't say anything about this to him. And then this is where this shit got, probably. You see what I'm saying? So this is why it's important, in relationships, so you gotta fucking have those conversations. Because, truthfully, Steph Curry should have already known this. You should already know what's going on with your chick. You feel what I'm saying? He should have known what was going on with his chick. Takeem, you said it's a call respecting your marriage. Why get married if you still want attention from other people? Well, see, this is the thing. This is the thing, Takeem. And I was actually talking to my dude Miles about this on the phone earlier. What y'all got to understand is all of this shit about marriage, being in a relationship, because this is what people are saying. They're saying that she should be okay with the attention she's getting from Steph Curry. That's what they're saying. They're like, you should be okay with the attention you're getting from your man, right? But that's the equivalent of saying, that's the equivalent of like your mom saying you're handsome. You understand? If your mom says you're handsome, you don't give a fuck because that's your mom. You understand? So when Ayesha Curry is in her relationship, she don't give a fuck if she getting attention from Steph. She want attention from other people who is not Steph Curry. You understand? Just like when you're in a relationship with your girl, yeah, that's cool that your girl think you're cute and all that other stuff, or your girl want to suck your dick, but you want to get your dick sucked by other women. You understand? So that's what people got to understand, is that just because you're in the marriage and you're in this sort of relationship, that doesn't mean anything to your natural feeling of wanting to be in a certain situation. You understand? So just because she's married to Steph Curry doesn't mean she still is not going to naturally want attention from other people. You understand what I'm saying? Because all of this stuff about marriage and being in a situation, all of these things are societal constructs. Exactly. Oh, Millie, you took the words right out of my mouth. Exactly. Marriage is just a social construct. You understand? Marriage is just a social construct. So when people say, well, she's married, so she should only just want attention from her man, that's bullshit, because marriage is just the social construct. The social construct has nothing to do with your natural feelings. You feel what I'm saying? That's the thing. See, when people talk about all this being faithful, getting with a woman and pair bonding and being in a monogamous relationship and all this other shit, that shit ain't got nothing to do with your natural feelings. Because the social construct doesn't have anything to do with biology. It don't make a difference. So for example, you could have a girlfriend, and you could love your girlfriend to death. Your girlfriend could love you. But if I am in a room with your girlfriend, by just me and her, and I start talking that shit and I start doing that shit, most likely your girlfriend is going to end up fucking me, even though she love you. You understand? So all of that shit y'all talking don't make a difference. This is what people got to understand. So when Ayesha Curry was talking all that shit, I wasn't surprised. I wasn't shocked. You feel what I'm saying? That's what's supposed to happen. It's natural. This is what people don't understand. This is what people don't understand. Man. People got to understand that. But see, Takimi said that's why you'll never get married. But see, that's the thing. This is why I talk about there's levels to this game. You understand? There's levels to this game. So, a lot of dudes will say, well, I'm not going to get married then. Right? That's cool. But if you was going to get married just because you thought that your wife is only going to have eyes for you or only going to desire you, then your whole thought of getting married was foolish in the first place. You understand? It's crazy. Eric, you said, Locario, this is why Kanye is winning. Yo, Kanye been winnings. Fuck, listen. On a side note, Kim Kardashian, listen, man. Kim Kardashian is the shit. I would marry Kim Kardashian. You understand what I'm saying? Fuck what you heard. I was talking about this on the Bad Boy show the other day. Kim Kardashian makes damn near $500,000 to post up an Instagram post. You understand? And that's what I talk about when I talk about, marriage or taking relationships to the next level. Because if you just thinking about your chick, Kay's you said I will pipe her raw. If you're just thinking about your chick on a sexual level, you're only thinking about the game on a lower level. AQI said you would marry a thought. Hell yeah, I would marry that thought. If you talking about Kim Kardashian being a thought, I would marry that thought. You understand? And this is what I'm talking about where there's levels to the game. Because you just think about it on some sex shit. How many of y'all are dating a chick who's making $500,000 just posting shit on Instagram? You understand? That's what I'm talking about. There's more shit to this game than just getting your dick wet. Kizaki said dudes' egos are too attached to their penis. Facts. Oh, man. Man. So you got to understand that there's levels to this shit. So if you're looking at this Ayesha Curry situation, this Steph Curry situation and thinking, damn, well, you know, I shouldn't, you know, get married or anything ever. And I'm not saying you shouldn't get married. You could do whatever you want. But what I'm saying is, if you were under the illusion that just being in a relationship with a woman was going to stop her from thinking, fantasizing, or wanting attention from other men, y'all crazy. You understand? You said, was Ayesha explaining what she would like to do or just expressing her insecurities? Good question. See, people try to make it seem as if she's saying this just because of insecurities. Insecurities could have something to do with it. But trust and believe, what Ayesha Curry is saying, plain and simple, is she wants other dick. You understand? That's it. You could try to nice it up and say, oh, she just wants other guys' attention so she can feel better about herself. That's bullshit. Listen, how long they've been together for fucking since like high school or some shit, I heard. So imagine she's been with this dude just since high school. She's only been fucking him, and you think she don't want no other dick? Come on, guys. You gotta be oh man, you gotta be realistic with this shit. You gotta understand this shit. And it's funny too because it's weird that, you know, she's in a position that most women would want to be in that position. And Steph Curry is in a position that most men would think that a woman in that position as Ayesha Curry with him would not even want another dude. See, that's the lie that they've sold y'all. They sold y'all the lie that a woman having all of that shit would make her just want to be with that dude, or she's just gonna want to stay faithful, or, you know, stay just, you know, thinking about this guy. It don't work that way. Exactly, or she wants some new pipe. That's it. So what Steph needs to do, right, is he needs to tell her, he has to have a long conversation with her and tell her what she should and shouldn't be saying in public. Because that stuff she was talking about on that show, that's a conversation she should have had with Steph Curry at the house. Exactly, Case. Like I said, it just proves looks, money, and status may get the chick but won't keep her from wanting another dick. Exactly. You understand? I'm just trying to show y'all that, yo, these chicks are going to want to fuck around with other dudes. Period. So either one or two things you're going to have to do as a dude. You're going to either have to accept it or not accept it and just keep switching chicks every time you find out she wants something else. You understand? That's all you could do. Either accept it or keep switching chicks every time you find out the chick you with wants attention from other niggas. Breakdown, you said, how can you prevent her from cheating? You can't. This is what I'm trying to tell you guys. See, this is the main problem with dudes. And this is what I see with dudes, you know, all across the board. The main problem with guys is we try to find a way to control the situation. You understand? We keep trying to find a way to control the situation. What you have to understand is that you can't control it. See, the most you can do when it comes to a woman is influence her to make certain moves. But at the end of the day, because she is who she is her own person. She's that selfish person. She's going to do whatever she wants to do. Period. This is what I try to get into you guys' heads. It don't matter how much game you got. It don't matter how fly you think you are. None of that shit matters. She's going to do what she's going to do. So it goes back to what I was saying, is that her selfishness needs to align with your selfishness. You understand? So that means that she needs to want to be part of your program. Her wanting to be part of your program has to be her selfish thought to be part of your program. That means she likes you, she's feeling you enough to follow where you're going and what you're doing. Right? But don't ever get it confused to think that you can control the desire of a chick. You can't. So again, like I said, you either accept it or you keep switching women. That's it. Exactly, DM Washington. Dick doesn't keep women around. A lot of dudes, they think that, oh, well, I'm a dick. I hear a lot of dudes saying, oh, it's because Steph Curry ain't dicking her down right. Bullshit. Steph Curry could be dicking her down excellent, crazy, like nobody's business, and she's still going to want something else. You understand? This is the thing. You got to understand this. This is human nature. This is human nature. See, again, society has created what we call monogamy now. You understand? What happens is that we naturally want to interact with multiple people. I've been trying to say this for years. We naturally want to do this. You understand? This is why we even have something called cheating. Why do we have a concept called cheating? Why? You understand? Because people are going to do that because naturally they want to fuck with other people. You understand? This is the thing. Again, you either accept it or you get with a chick, and as soon as you find out she's talking to some other dude or trying to look at some other dude, just charge into the game, get with the next girl. Like I remember I was at this comedy show, and this comedian said, why are you going to break up with someone you have problems with to get with somebody else you're going to have problems with? You understand? So basically what he's saying is, you're going to have the same situation in any of these situations. You understand? So it's crazy. Man. But you said breakdown, you said what would you advise someone to marry? No, I wouldn't advise anyone to marry, but I wouldn't advise anyone to not to get married. It depends on what you want to do. But if you're going to get married, this is what I always tell guys. If you're going to get married, you have to, and I always say this, one, you don't get married unless you've been with a woman for at least 5 years. You understand? At least 5 years. That's one. And within that time, you got to vet that chick. You understand? You got to vet that chick. And then you see if she's worth or worthy of being your wife. And that means that she has to have done a lot of different things to get to that point to show that she's worthy of being your wife. But don't get it twisted though. Even after all that, that still doesn't mean that she still is not going to desire other men. So this is why I say when you talk about marriage, it can't just be about you wanting to have a girl and be like, well, this is just mine, and nobody looks at her and she doesn't look at it. No, that's bullshit. Your marriage, truthfully, should be based on other things. You understand? Based on building shit. You understand? See, I put it to you like this. A big part of why I'm successful with being Mr. Locario has to do with my marriage. You understand? Me having my chick there, helping me build this shit. Like my wife helped me build all this shit. You see what I'm saying? But see, this is the part that you got to understand, though. The cooperation or the level of cooperation that I got from my wife most likely wouldn't have been there if she wasn't my wife. But that's a whole nother level of the game. I'm gonna have to do a whole video just on that, just so dudes can understand that. But I'm gonna just leave y'all with that right now, so you could ponder on that. You understand? So this is what I'm saying. When dudes talking about marriage, if you watch that Ayesha Curry shit and thought, well, I'm not gonna get married because of that. You understand? That's ridiculous. Now, let me see who's oh shit. Yo.
Shit. My bad.
What's poppin', bro?
Chilling, son.
What's going on?
Oh man, I ain't even. You know when you do something and it's like you still waiting.
Right. We got Miles in the building. Bad. What's going on, bro?
Yo, man, what's good, man? What's good, everybody? It's been a minute, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had to come and holler at y'all about this Ayesha Curry thing.
Right.
First of all.
Hold on, keep talking. I gotta turn this temperature down. Keep talking. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I'm just saying, if y'all think Ayesha Curry's cheeks look chubby now, all I gotta say is, if she give me the chance to put my dick in her mouth, her cheeks will look much more chubbier. That's all I mean, since she want all this male attention and shit.
Right.
You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
I just want to. I mean, I want to put that out on the internet just in case, like, it's really that serious. I mean, she can holler at a nigga like this, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I'm saying Steph Curry, he's cool with me. You know what I'm saying? I got no problems with him.
Right.
I'm talking like I'm a celebrity and shit. Like I actually pass this nigga in the street sometimes and something like.
Right.
But on some real shit though, on some man shit. Here's what Steph Curry needs to do, right? When it comes to this situation, because I mean, listen, that's the mother of his kids. They've been together since high school. You understand what I'm saying? Right. So the thing is, what he needs to do is give his wife some more game. You understand? He needs to elevate this bitch's mind. You understand what I'm saying? Because, like, for example, a nigga like me, what I would have to say to her in the situation is, listen, you gotta understand something. The attention that I get from these bitches, like, a lot of that fucking attention is actually you.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Because the whole reason why these bitches find Steph Curry so attractive is because he has a woman like you. It's like I would be saying to her, the reason why these bitches find me so attractive is because I have a woman like you in my life.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Facts.
But the point is, me and you built this. So any attention that I get, regardless of what it is, that's your attention too. So don't get it twisted. You understand what I'm saying? Like, the thing is, dudes gotta realize that it's not just about fucking your bitch. It's not just about complimenting your bitch. It's not just about buying your bitch flowers, right? Or paying the bills or whatever.
Right.
It's about elevating the mind of your bitch. You understand?
Right.
To the point where this game that I got to spit to a bitch like that, by the time I'm done, she don't even remember about male attention. You understand? When I'm done explaining it to her, she starts to feel proud and she realizes that he's right. Like, we built this thing. You understand?
Right.
The reason why bitches is jumping on his dick and sliding in his DMs and jumping in front of me is because they are attracted to the man he has become. And because I've known you for so long, the woman that you are to me has made me the man I've become. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Not to say that she's like she's the only thing responsible, but we've been together so long, we've been through it together so long. It's like the man that I am today. A big part of that is you. So if they're attracted to anything, they're attracted to you too. They're attracted to what we build. They're attracted to everything that is our marriage, everything that is our our children, our everything. You understand what I'm saying?
Right. But see that's the thing. That's the thing with the situation is that all that stuff you telling that you saying, that's the type of shit he should have told her from before. You understand what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
And it's like
that's what I'm saying with the management and with the game, like with the real nigga shit.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Because truth be told, Steph Curry might not even understand what the fuck I'm saying right now.
Right.
He even tell his wife that shit.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But that's why you have to understand the son. Women are insecure. Women are goofy. Women are emotional. Women are dumb, bro. Like
right.
it is what it is. That's why, as a man, you have to be the one to instill the confidence in your bitch. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Just like any pimp would, right? A pimp is like, you got other pimps out there, right? But you go to your hoe, you go to your bottom bitch, and you like, yo, there's no bitch out here better than my bitch, right?
Right.
We make the most money on these streets. When we show up, we look the flyest. We dress the flyest. We live in a nice spot. Everybody's hating on us. Why? Because we got that shit. You understand? That's the type of game that you gotta instill in your bitch, so she could continue to wanna help you build that empire. You understand what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
Nigga, a nigga like Steph Curry, he's just a regular nigga. He's just a regular lame ass nigga. He don't understand about this type of game. You understand? And a lot of you cats listening, you might not understand this type of game neither. Why? Because you probably stuck on, singing all of that shit or trying to build the confidence in my girl is validation. And I don't want to validate my girl. Blah, blah, blah. And all of that shit. But it's not about validation, right? It's about elevating the mind of your bitch. Like, it's about elevating the whole situation. Because why would you want to have a low-minded hoe around you? You
right.
understand what I'm saying? If I'm gonna make you my wife, if I'm gonna have you, look, bottom line, any chick that I choose to fucking be the mother of my kid, she gotta be a bad motherfucker.
Right.
You understand me? She gotta be confident, and she gotta love herself. So even before I fucking validate her, which is what y'all niggas is so afraid of, because of whatever y'all heard from somewhere, right?
Right.
She gotta feel and know that shit already. Why? Because of my vibe. Because of me, the man. Right?
Right.
Because it's the reality that I set in my domain. Because remember, this is my frame, and I'm putting you in it. And the bottom line is, I wouldn't put you in my frame if you wasn't worthy. Now, if you start to show me that you're not worthy, then you got to get out the frame. You understand what I'm saying?
Facts.
Meaning that if you can't cooperate with this game, if you can't get what I'm saying, then we're gonna have to reevaluate some shit and get you the fuck out of here. You understand what I'm saying? But as long as you can understand the game, as long as you can spit that shit to that bitch and she understands, there's no reason why she should be going on no fucking blogcast or podcast red table bullshit talking about, my husband and his stardom makes me insecure. Look, if my bitch went on there, you know what she would be saying? She would be saying, I live an exciting life because me and my man built a fucking empire, and I stand behind my man 100%. So when these bitches is running up on him, I'm not even worried because he already know what it is. My man is one of the baddest niggas in the NBA, and he's a great father to my children, and he's a great husband to me. These bitches don't stand a chance. That's how your bitch supposed to be talking.
Right.
You understand?
You know what's funny? See, the thing with him is, and this is what I think for most guys, and I think we actually did a show about this a while ago. We was talking about how you supposed to know your woman. You understand?
Right.
And so the fact that, and this is the problem, he should have that whole shit she said on the show should have been a conversation between him and her, behind closed doors, right? So once that conversation happened, then all the stuff you saying that he should say to her, that's what he should have been saying. So then by the time she got on the show, you feel what I'm saying? That's the type of shit she would have been talking about. You see what I mean? But see, that comes with the management.
A lot of niggas. Here's what's really going on. Here's what's really going on. People are taking her statements all serious because people in this day and age, in this society, actually take women seriously. Do you understand?
Right.
Let me tell you whose fault it is why she's on the show talking that shit. It's Steph Curry's fault.
Right.
You understand? I don't even give a fuck about. It's like this. It's like when you invite a child over to your house and they break something. You don't tell the child to pay for the shit.
Right.
Who you tell? You tell the parents.
The parents, exactly.
Exactly. So when this bitch gets on the fucking red table and talks shit, I don't get mad at her. I get mad at Steph. Because, bro, you're supposed to be managing your hoe. You're supposed to know your bitch. You're supposed to understand that when she gets pregnant and gives birth, she gets emotional. So you need to keep your bitch in check. And you need to know, hey, right now, because she just gave birth to their son like 10 months ago.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
He probably should have been like, bitch, don't go on that show right now. You're not your best self right now. It's not time for you to go on that show right now. You understand?
Right.
What I need you to do is I need you to get back to the Ayesha Curry that's a bad bitch that I married. So here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna get you on a diet, we're gonna get you in the gym, and we're gonna put this $90 million that I got to work. Why? Because I don't allow my bitches to split. You understand? Because I'm Steph Curry and that's what I do.
Right.
So I'm gonna need you to do this, this, and this. So when she does get on the fucking red table show, she got brand new titties. Her fucking she got abs and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Looking sexier than a motherfucker. And when Jada Pinkett asked her a question, she'd be like, "My man is the best. Y'all think he good at fucking basketball? This nigga's a fucking he's my guy. He's my nigga.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
He's my manager, my confidant, my psychologist, my lover. I love this dude. He's the best thing that ever fucking happened to me, and I'm glad I married him." That's how your bitch is supposed to be talking. If she not saying that shit, you're doing something wrong. You understand? And that's why we tell niggas like, bro, y'all niggas is running around here talking about y'all want a girl and y'all want this and y'all want that. It's not for the sake quality, bro, because these bitches are emotional. These bitches are emotional, and your bitch could flip at any time, and it's up to you to fucking correct the situation, bro. You understand?
Real talk.
Because like I said, when the child comes over to your crib and breaks the vase, you can't ask the child for the money to replace the vase. You got to talk to their fucking parents. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
And yes, I am comparing females to children. Yes.
Because they're gonna be like, "Oh my God, you're talking about But that's real talk though.
Here it is. If fucking females weren't children, this wouldn't have happened. This wouldn't have happened. You understand what I'm saying?
It's crazy.
This would not have happened. Because let me tell you something. This bitch, her mind is somewhere else. What are you talking about? It would be nice for niggas to be looking. Bitch, I will stick my dick in your mouth right now. Right now. I would fuck the shit out of Ayesha Curry. What? Because let me tell you something. It's not just her insecurities and she's talking this shit like it would be nice. But it also shows how stupid she is. Because if you don't know, if you don't realize that it's niggas out here that will fuck the shit out of you, if Steph Curry just flipped up one time, if you don't know that it's niggas out here that will grab your ass up and take that pussy, you're stupid. You're a dumb bitch.
Nah, she know though. She ain't dumb.
That's my point. She knows. She's still gonna go on the show and talk this dumb shit.
Exactly. But that's the issue right there. Because Steph Curry didn't talk to her and really let her know what's what. That's what happens, though. You see what I mean? Because look, even if because the thing is, I'm saying is that she's still gonna want attention regardless. Because that's just how women are.
Right.
A woman could have everything in the world. Because like objectively speaking, she her compared to the average woman, she has basically everything. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So she has everything, and she still wants other dudes' attention. See, That's not really necessarily the issue. The real issue to me is that he didn't talk to his woman so that before she got on that goddamn show, she should have known that that wasn't what she was supposed to be talking about. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy.
Here it is. To piggyback off of your point that women is gonna want attention regardless, right? The point I'm trying to make is that if you can spit that game and elevate your female's mind to the right level, Ayesha Curry, right, would have been more realistic and confident, and she would already know that niggas is trying to get at her.
Exactly. Right. Exactly.
Because if you put all the facts in a line, it is a fact that niggas would get at you. It is a fact that niggas talk about you and be like, yo, Ayesha Curry will fucking get it, right?
Right.
But it takes a confident woman to recognize it.
Right.
And where is a woman supposed to get her confidence from? From her man. Do you understand? And I'm not talking about complimenting her to say, oh baby, you're attractive and I'm sure all these other niggas want to fuck with you. No. I'm saying to let her know what she is in your life. Why? Because Steph Curry's a man of value.
Right.
So if you upgrade your bitches, if you upgrade Ayesha's mind to the level where she realizes that, yo, Ayesha, I'm worth $90 million, and that is in a largely in part to you and your support as my woman.
Right.
You understand? So when she has that at the forefront of her mind, she already know that niggas is trying to get at her.
Right.
Whether they're sliding in her DMs or not. You understand what I'm saying? She already has that mind frame where it's like, I'm a bad bitch because I took this nigga from nothing to 90 million. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
She recognizes it. But that's what I'm saying. It takes a because it's like this. You know how sometimes you could tell a nigga, you know, yo, you're valuable. You know, your purpose is valid. Like, you know, all the time we try to tell these dudes, yo, it's all about you. Like, work on yourself, love yourself. You know, understand that you have value. Understand these things, and none of these, like a lot of these niggas can't recognize it, right?
Right.
It's the same type of shit. It's the same type of shit where it's like, no matter how much you tell somebody that they look good, like on a surface level, they're not gonna believe it until they fucking, you know, like until it clicks in their own mind. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
They're not gonna fucking believe it until it clicks in their own mind. So that's what I'm saying. Steph Curry, he needs to fucking spend a little bit more time instilling the game in his wife.
Right.
You understand? So he can have something to exit her mind, and put other things in her mind and make them bigger to make less room for the bullshit.
Right.
See what I'm saying?
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Like,
it all starts from the dude, man. It's like, you know,
it all starts from him.
That's what we've been saying for the longest. You know what I'm saying? I think guys gotta really understand that, because the type of relationship you want, or the way that you want shit to go down, you have to orchestrate that with the chick you're dealing with. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So this is what it is, man. It's crazy. Fucking,
you know, Ayesha, yo, I would get at this couple more kids. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
You should holler at her. You should go DM her, hit her up in the DMs and see what's popping. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna need to slide for real. I'm gonna need to slide in them shit for real. What? And you know what's stupid? She probably already got like a couple hundred niggas in her DMs already. My nigga. You understand?
Right.
But she's so fucking insecure that she's still on that bullshit. And I'm like, nah, bro.
Right.
Nah. And if you really on that shit, if she's really, really, really on that shit, then Steph Curry needs to find himself a badder bitch. You feel me? And when I say badder bitch, I mean badder in the mind.
Right.
Cause that's what it's really all about, bro. That's what it's really all about. Because me personally, like I could get with a 6 or 7 that has the mind of a dime, and a fucking dime who has the mind of a fucking 6 or 7, or the mind of a 5 or a 4. You understand what I'm saying?
Right. It's crazy, man.
Because after I fuck you, it's only so far I could go.
Mm-hmm.
It's only so far I could go. But if you're a fucking 6 or a 7, at the very least, we could go get your hair done, get you in the gym, get you on a diet. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I can work with something, but when your mind is fucked, then I can't. You see what I'm saying? I can't fuck with you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what. See, this is another example of, in general, how important the mind is and the mindset. You understand what I'm saying? Right. And how y'all cats need to understand a lot more about the way you even think about yourself compared to the reality of the situation. Because the reality of the situation is that mad niggas would get at Ayesha Curry right now.
Mm-hmm.
Right now with the pregnancy fat on her and all that.
Right.
Right now.
Mm-hmm.
Right? That's the reality. But she's so fucking insecure and fucked up that she still thinks it's the other way around, and she's not getting any fucking attention. Mm-hmm. You understand?
Right. That's how women are, though, man. It's unfortunate that, and this is why a man's job is never done. You feel what I'm saying? Never, because it's like you gotta constantly be on top of your chick in order to keep the relationship afloat. You feel what I'm saying? Like at all times, it's ridiculous.
Let me tell you something. It's the same reason why Christians gotta go to church every Sunday.
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
Just like how Christians gotta go see their God every Sunday. Mm-hmm. A woman gotta check in with her man every week. Mm-hmm. So he can reinstill. Son, that's why. I mean, I understand. Like, he's in the playoffs now, so maybe. And honestly, I'm gonna tell you something. Notice that the times when she get on social media and talk shit is when he's in the fucking playoffs.
Right.
You understand? Mm-hmm. When he probably doesn't have enough time to fucking holler at her and to instill that game in her like he should. You understand?
Mm-hmm. Right.
Because he's trying to win the championship over here. But she's good throughout the rest of the year. You don't hear nothing from Ayesha Curry, right? Mm-hmm. But when it's playoff time and he gotta lock in and he can't fucking talk to her to spit that game like he need to spit, and she go fucking mouthing off to everybody.
because she want that attention. She want that attention. You feel what I'm saying?
Please.
See, but see that again. That's his fault though. Because look, how you been married to this woman so long, and she's still doing that. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That's a flaw in his relationship where he has his girl. It's just like if you out with your girl at a barbecue and she starts showing out and acting funny and disrespecting you in front of everybody. That's your fault. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
For not, you know what I mean? Like not putting your shit, in check or handling your shit before. Because this is what I was saying earlier. Because dudes be talking about, oh well, I don't know if I want to ever get married and blah blah blah. And I'm like, all right, well listen, if you trying to get with a chick, either be your girlfriend, y'all married or whatever the fuck it is, long term, whatever. You have to make sure that you're instilling in that woman a certain code of conduct that she has to be when she's dealing with you. You see what I'm saying? And if she's not going to do that, then you got to charge it to the game. But see, that's the thing is that his issue, and this is an issue for a lot of dudes, he's so far gone that it's almost like fucked up in a way, because it's like, look how long he been with her. You feel what I'm saying?
Exactly, and that's what I was gonna say too. Mm-hmm. They've been together since fucking high school, bro.
Right.
So that means they was fucking with each other when they were still kids. Mm-hmm. So she's thinking of him like on some, that's my brother shit. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like I don't know if he ever got a chance to actually instill. I know we get along. I know we have a camaraderie, but I am your man.
Right. Mm-hmm.
You understand? I am your man. I am your leader. I am your God. Like, I'm what you refer to. Mm-hmm. So when you sitting on the fucking red table, you're supposed to be thinking, what would Steph say about what I'm about to say?
Right,
or how would Steph feel? That's the only thing you're supposed to be thinking about. Because where that 90 million coming from? Mm-hmm. You feel me?
Right.
And I ain't even gonna lie. I think I got that from a fucking meme when she said some other shit a couple of years back. Mm-hmm. Like subconsciously. Because I vaguely remember reading that type of shit. Like she's not asking herself, what would Steph Curry think about what I'm saying?
Right. Man. Oh, shout out to Affy Kingdom in the chat. Shout out to you, bro.
90 million? Yes. Your kids? Yes. The house? Yes. Everything about your life? talking like you could talk? No, you can't talk. And I heard somebody said some shit like she had wanted to be an actor or some shit, or she wanted to. So she was looking for that, like, you know, that life of fame. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
And she probably thinking about it like, you know, on some competition shit where it's like, oh, Steph is getting all the light and she ain't getting none. It's like, bitch, don't worry. I get enough light for the both of us. That's what you need to understand. You understand?
See, but again, again, a lot of this shit is his fault, bro, because truthfully, he should have seen what type of girl he was dealing with. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And so what it is with her, not only does she want attention like the regular chick, she also probably wants the attention as far as on some celebrity shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's another thing that's fucking up the situation. You see what I mean? So it's crazy though, because it's almost like if Steph ain't careful, he gonna end up having to charge it to the game. You know what I mean?
Facts.
So
and that's gonna cost him $45 million. That's
exactly.
Feel me?
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. He need to get on his job as early as he can and start building on her, like putting the game inside her, like more and more and more. Be like he really gotta do that shit, or like, man, Jesus, man, it's fucked up, man. It's fucked up because he already so many years in.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's already too far gone in the situation. So
right.
I don't know, bro.
And he put out that fucking, you know, Instagram story today talking about, you showed a lot of strength putting yourself out there like that, and I love you and all that shit. And I'm like, I mean,
he got to do that again, though. That's what I'm saying. Like,
right, he had to do that. He had to do that,
right?
Because you can't, because we in the public, so he's showing like, me and my wife is still cool. But again, like that same positivity, he needs to. That's what he needs to instill in her, like, but behind closed doors, like on some other shit, on some more like intense shit. You understand? For her to really understand that, like all of this shit that we built, it's not just me. It's because of us.
Right.
It's us. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
And I need you to own that, and I need you to be confident with that. I need you to let that be a part of your reality and know that. You know what I'm saying?
See, this nigga.
Let me tell you something about chicks, man. They, again, just like the Christian, they need to be reminded consistently, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Nah, he need to understand that what they call it, the 7-year itch is there. I mean, and they've been together for how long? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So what he should have did was behind closed doors, he should have said, listen, do what the fuck you want to do, but shut the fuck up on TV. You feel what I'm saying? That's what he had to say to her. Because unfortunately, this is the thing that dudes got to understand, and this is what I've learned from years of fucking with thousands of women, having sex with hundreds of women and all this other shit. This is the main shit that I fucking learned, is that no matter what you do, right? No matter what you do, at the end of the day, they're still going to do what they feel they want to do. You understand?
Right.
So what you have to do within that time is, like you said, you have to instill a lot of shit in her so that what she wants to do, mainly, because it's not always going to be all the way, but mainly is the things that you need her to do or that you want her to do. You see what I'm saying? Right. And so, but at the end of the day, you got to say, because look at his situation. He's making all this money. He's famous. He's rich. He's this and he's that. He knows that in a public eye, shit needs to look a certain way. So Ayesha Curry fucked up the way shit was supposed to look. You understand what I'm saying? She fucked all that shit up. You understand? But again, that was his fault because he should have known that she was about to do this shit. You see what I'm saying? It's almost like again, just like the whole parent situation. It's just like when a kid shoots up the school. They look at the parents like, yo, what the fuck? The parents didn't know. They didn't know that the kid had bombs and guns and all that shit in the basement. You feel what I'm saying? So Steph Curry, you didn't know that your wife was thinking about this shit?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So he should have seen that within the interaction he was having with her within his relationship, because this is the thing. Women always are going to either leave clues or they're gonna outright say some shit that's gonna let you know what's going on. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So he must have ignored that shit, and now that he ignored it, this is what happened. You see what I'm saying? So you know what I mean? It's crazy. It's crazy.
You know what it is though. You know what it is. How ready are niggas for like relationships and marriage?
Exactly.
You know
Facts. Most dudes ain't.
How ready are you? You understand? Because I always take my hat off to you, bro. Because you got a wife and a girlfriend, bro. And I'm like, damn, dude. Like, damn,
that shit is
bro.
work.
Like, that's work, bro. Like, that's real shit. Like, come on.
It's work. And so, and it's the thing. You got to figure out. See, and this is the thing, because you got to figure out what you're trying to do. You feel what I'm saying? So, like I was saying earlier, if you first, and this is the first thing. The first thing you got to do is you got to first recognize the reality of the situation. And the reality of the situation is you got to understand female nature. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
And female nature is, like you said, they're emotional. You feel what I'm saying? They're attention craving. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
And they're not the super monogamous, like, you know, type of women we thought they were. You understand? This is the type of shit that I realized a while ago, which is why I said I'm not gonna be in no fucking monogamous relationship with no chick and go through this bullshit. Now, if you want to do that, you can, but you got to understand that you're going to have to you know, be extra tight on the situation, and also understand that at the end of the day, there's still gonna be slip ups, and the shit that happened with Ayesha Curry, that was a slip up, meaning there's gonna be a slip up through her wanting to want other attention. Like that's just a given. It's like you can't do nothing about that. Like, and that's why I try to tell every guy, no matter how fly you are, no matter how on point your game is, your woman is still going to want other attention from men, period. There's nothing you can do about that. Nothing. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing that guys don't want to come to terms with. You see what I'm saying? And so either, like I said, look, you're going to be in that relationship, and if you want to be monogamous, cool. But understand that once your girl does that type of shit, you got to charge it to the game and get a new chick. And then when that new chick does that, you got to charge it to the game and get a new chick. Then when that new chick does that, you got to charge it to the game and get a new chick. You feel what I'm saying? And so what a lot of guys think is they think my game is going to be so on point, or my fuck game is going to be so on point that she's not going to ever want to get with no other guy. She's not going to ever want to leave me, right? Now, the thing is, women will fight that. So what that means is there'll be other guys who will try to holler at her, and she'll fight them off like, nah, I love my man. I love my man. I ain't fucking with you, right? But she still craves the attention. She'll brush them off. But then when a nigga like me come around, or a nigga like Miles come around who got game and starts hollering at her, she's not strong enough to fight that off. You feel what I'm saying? Right. And so this is why you'll end up having... So what I'm saying is, Ayesha Curry, what her situation is that if she ran into a nigga who understood what the deal was, and like, if you know what I'm saying, like, if let's say he was talking, let's say a dude was in a bar and Ayesha Curry was there with one of her girlfriends, and he's like, oh shit, that's Ayesha Curry, what's poppin', blah blah blah. He started talking to her, and imagine she started talking that shit, talking about, oh, you know, sometimes I feel like I want some more male attention because, you know, whatever. That nigga know what he doing, he'll end up fucking her. You feel what I'm saying? So this is the thing that I'm trying to explain to dudes, is that there's nowhere to lay your head. You feel what I'm saying? That's what dudes gotta understand. There's nowhere for you to lay your head and relax when you're in a long-term relationship with a woman. Period.
Damn.
You understand? Like, it's everyday work. It's constant work. So it's not like it's like all the time frustration or whatever, but the thing that makes it easy for you is first acceptance. And unfortunately, a lot of guys don't want to accept anything. They don't want to accept none of this shit. This is why you'll get frustrated. This is why you'll have all these issues. Because if you don't accept it, you're going to be forever running around fucking frustrated and trying. You understand what I'm saying? Because there's only so much you can do. And this is what I was saying earlier. The girl's selfishness has to align with your selfishness. This is why I said the cooperation comes in. A woman cooperates with you when she wants to get with your program, when she wants to follow you. But guess what? Her getting with your program is because that's what she wants. Her following you is because that's what she wants. You see what I'm saying? So that's the most you can do. Then once she's getting with you and once she's down with your program, she's still going to want attention from other dudes because it's natural. It's just like this. Imagine your mom cooks you home cooked meals every day, right? And you love your mom's home cooked meals. And your mom's like, yo, I only want you to eat my home cooked meals for dinner because I don't like you eating that shit outside, right?
Right.
Just because your mom cooks you home cooked meals doesn't mean you ain't gonna want a Big Mac every now and then. You feel what I'm saying? That don't mean, you know what I'm saying? That don't mean you ain't gonna want to fucking get some pizza down the block. You feel what I'm saying? So that's the same thing that happens in relationships. Yeah, your girl loves you. Yeah, your girl wants to be with you. But don't think for a second she don't want fucking attention from Tyrone and Chad down the block. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So you know.
See, and I just wanna make this clear. You know, cause we've done Bad Boy shows on it, and we talked about the work and effort and energy that it takes to actually deal with chicks. But here it is, right? Mm-hmm. Y'all niggas is complaining that y'all gotta approach bitches, right? Yeah. So imagine they scared to do the work that it takes just to say hello to a bitch, right?
Right.
Look at the amount of work that Steph Curry needs to do right now. You think y'all niggas are prepared for that shit? Get the fuck out of here. Matter of fact, you gotta understand something. The reason why you need to holler at a bunch of bitches and get rejected by a large amount of them is so you can. It strengthens your manhood. It strengthens your brain.
Exactly.
It strengthens your game to understand how to deal with disappointment. Why? Because no matter how much work you put in, you still are gonna be disappointed by a bitch.
Right.
You understand me? You understand
Facts.
me? So if you can't deal with the disappointment of trying to holler at a bitch in the street and her rejecting the game, trust me, bro. Trust me. You're not ready to deal with a bitch. You understand? Y'all motherfuckers is trying to wait for choosing signals and y'all trying to stay in your inner circle and only talk to girls that know your friends and all of this bullshit because y'all scared of rejection. Y'all motherfuckers out there that scared of rejection, trust me, you scared of pussy too.
Right.
You scared of bitches. You scared of bitches, period. Because a bitch will always frustrate you. A bitch will always let you down. A bitch will always put you in the fucking position where you gotta like strategize and come up with brand new games to set her straight.
Facts. Real
That's
talk.
Exactly what's happening
Real
now.
talk.
This nigga is the unanimous MVP of the NBA. You understand? He's worth $90 million and counting. He is a multiple NBA champion. He literally changed the game because he's the reason why everybody knows everybody has to be decent at shooting three-pointer shots now. You understand me? He's done all that in his life. He's been with this bitch since high school, been faithful the whole time, gave her kids, gave her a fucking cooking show, he wrote books and done mad shit off of his fame. And he still have to fucking get on Instagram stories and be like, hey, baby, you know, I love you. Don't worry about it.
Doing all this damn damage control and shit. Doing all this damage control. Hilarious. And this is what I was telling you the other day. Where I was saying that how dudes got to understand the reality of the game. You understand? It's not that you know, because dudes will say, well, why I gotta holler at a whole bunch of girls to get chicks, right? It's not that there's something wrong with you, which is why you gotta holler at a whole bunch of chicks. You gotta holler at a whole bunch of chicks because that's how the game works. That's what you have to do. So even when you dealing with a chick, because the stuff that's happening with Steph Curry right now, people like, oh well, this and this and that. I'm like, no. This is what you got to deal with when you got a wife. You understand?
Right.
This is what you got to deal with when you got a chick. This ain't no like, oh, how did this happen? No, this is what you have to deal with. You see what I'm saying? So dudes hit me up in my inbox and all that, talking about, yo, I want a girlfriend. How do I get a girlfriend? I'm like, do you really want a girlfriend though? You understand what I'm saying? Like,
right.
so you gotta understand, like, you approaching all these girls, like you saying, is preparation for you to have that girlfriend. You understand what I'm saying? So a lot of cats gotta understand, and unfortunately, a lot of dudes aren't prepared to have a girlfriend or a wife, because having a girlfriend and a wife means that you have to be on a consistent, you got to put out that consistent energy to keep shit flowing 24/7. You see what I'm saying? There's no days off with the shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
none.
It's crazy. It's
You gotta
crazy.
be spitting game to your bitch at all times.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You gotta be talking that shit at all times. Like, yo, man, niggas don't understand. Like it's like, yo, they be on some, oh, Mr. Locario, so when should I check a bitch? And it's like, yo, you don't understand? You gotta check a bitch at all times.
Exactly, right. Exactly.
What? What? Like, yo, let me tell you something about females. Females is always ready to disrespect you, bro. Always. Even when they love you. Son, I swear, I get more disrespect from blood relative bitches in my life than I get from fucking bitches in the street. You hear me?
Right.
What?
Right.
Come on, son. Bitches is always ready to disrespect a nigga. That's why you gotta be strong. You gotta be on your purpose. You gotta be about what you're about. Because, bro, if you show any type of weakness, it all crumbles, man. It all crumbles. You understand? But other than that, though, like, I could be here forever, man. Because this shit, bitches is a fucking, we can talk about this shit forever. But I know other cats want to call in.
Right.
I just want to say, shout out to Steph Curry and Ayesha Curry, because them putting themselves out there give us some shit to talk about, like, keeping it real.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to them for that. Because it allows us to demonstrate, the what we're talking about as far as the game and what it really takes to deal in this relationship shit. So shout out to them. I don't wish them nothing crazy, and I'm not coming down on Ayesha, and maybe Steph need to reevaluate his game a little bit and step some shit up. Whatever, it is what it is. But I just want to say that I appreciate the realness. I appreciate them putting themselves out there and making it happen. And Ayesha, you know what I'm saying? Holla at a nigga if you really want that male attention. You feel me? Because I'll give it to you and then some. Steph, I hope you do good in the playoffs.
Y'all motherfuckers crazy.
Yo, but yeah, man. So yeah, have a good weekend, everybody. You know what I'm saying? Check out the Bad Boy Show. Check out the Bad Boy membership.
Exactly.
Like, check out all that shit, man. Cause son, the game don't stop. This is a lifestyle, man. This is a lifestyle, bro. It don't stop. So that's why we're telling y'all to get on the Bad Boy membership. Like, get on something that's continuous.
Exactly.
You understand?
Exactly.
Because the same way, like I said, the Christians go to church every Sunday because they need to get back in tune with their thing. You understand? Same way, if a nigga got a bitch, you gotta, you always have to set aside some, like, date night at least once a week. You understand? And during that time, that's like her church, because she's coming to see her God.
Right.
The man.
Exactly.
You understand?
Facts.
So it's the same type of thing where it's like, yo, y'all got to get on this Bad Boy membership, or at least subscribe to the Patreon, so y'all could get that consistent game to keep y'all on the right track. Because look at what happens when you slip up. You understand what I'm saying?
Facts.
This is trivial shit. Like, this is just a wife talking shit on some blog thing. You understand? But but there are situations where it gets worse than that. You understand? So so it's real out there, man.
Exactly. Real talk, man. But yeah, definitely y'all make sure y'all check out the Bad Boy Show so you can hear more of me and Miles getting it in. You feel me?
Yep.
Yeah, man. All right, bro. I'm gonna holler at you, bro.
All right, man. Y'all be safe, man. Y'all be good. Have a good weekend, fellas.
All right,
Get
peace,
out
bro.
and go holler at some broads, man. Get the game up. You feel me?
Exactly. I'm gonna holler at you, man. All right, peace.
All right, man. Peace.
All right. Well, we got 369 people watching. Make sure you guys get those likes up. You feel me? Make sure you get the likes up. Yo, what's poppin'? Who this?
Yo, what up? Locario locker room. What's good, bro?
Shit. What's going on, bro?
Okay, look. So we talking about, Ayesha and Steph Curry. I seen the video you put out yesterday, right?
Right.
And you're talking about, okay, the looks, money, and status thing is irrelevant because, look, Ayesha, she's with a guy who's got the LMS and she still wants more attention, right?
Mm.
But see, here's my thing, right? If Steph didn't have the looks, money, and status, he probably wouldn't have got Ayesha to begin with.
But hold on, wait. Didn't he get her in high school, though? Like, he didn't have no money and status then, right?
Okay, but see, here's my thing, Locario. If you're in high school, right? Because I went to high school, you went to high school, right? In high school, we all know that athletes get more girls than niggas who ain't doing shit in school, right? So
Wait, say that again?
High school, right?
Say that again?
I said athletes in high school, they get more attention than, just the regular niggas in school. That's just a fact. They get more. They get the girls. You see what I'm saying? So to me, if you're in high school and you play on the basketball team, to me that's status. That's status to a certain extent because you're playing on a basketball team. And then his dad, Dale Curry, played in the NBA. So you're telling me that a chick in high school can't see that Steph Curry probably gonna go to the NBA when his dad went to the NBA? Like it doesn't seem that hard, see that he was going places with his wife. You see what I'm saying?
And so, but my question is, what does all of that matter though? You feel what I'm saying? When he's in a position he's in now with his woman.
Because nobody ever said that looks, money, and status was cheat proof. There's been plenty of rich niggas that have gotten their bitch took, Locario. Floyd Mayweather got his bitch took by Ray J. He's got more money, more status than Ray J, but his bitch still got took. So nobody ever said looks, money, and status was cheat proof. What we're saying is looks, money, and status is necessary if, okay, put it like this. For all the niggas in the chat, like Chase Zagan, for example. Chase Zagan, show us the women that you got that are better than the fucking women that Floyd Mayweather, some of these niggas got. What does a
woman being better have to do with anything?
Because that's the only reason why niggas are coming on your channel. You think niggas are coming on your channel to try and get 5, 6, and 7s?
No. But my question, it's my question. My question is, what is a bad chick though? Because a bad chick is subjective.
Okay, a bad chick is subjective.
Yes, a bad chick is subjective.
Okay, look, all right. You know the type of women that deal and date with athletes, entertainers, shit like that. Those type of women ain't gonna fuck with some regular Joe Blow on the side of the street. So
wait. So you're saying, hold on. So you're saying the type of chicks that date athletes don't date guys who are not athletes?
Look, what I'm saying is those chicks that niggas that be at the basketball games, be at all the concerts, stuff like that, going backstage, those chicks, they're not fucking with some regular broke dude who ain't got no type of stat.
How do you know though? How do you know?
Locario, this is what I'm saying, bro. You niggas like to twist shit around.
No, I'm asking you. How do you know? How do you know?
Because Locario, I don't ever see those men with those type of women. I just don't ever see that. Now maybe you see, like I said, you're in New York City. Maybe you see it.
No. You're in LA. You just told me on the last live stream, the first one you called up, you said that you see average dudes with hot girls. So now you're saying you don't?
No. You asked me, do I see regular dudes with chicks? I said, yeah. I don't see 8s, 9s, and 10s like the chicks that can attract a high quality man. I don't see those women dating average Joe Blows on the side of the street.
Bro, you need to get out more though. Let me ask you this question though. Would you would you date a chick who's a 10 that you think is a 10?
Yeah.
Okay, so now would you date a chick who's a 7?
Yeah, I would.
Okay, so if you would date a chick who's a 7 and you would date a chick who's a 10, What would make you think that those hot chicks who are dating the athletes or whatever won't date an average guy?
Oh, great question, Locario. I'm going to answer it for you right now. Okay, so you're telling me that Ayesha Curry, right? Because you niggas say that she wants more male attention. So you niggas think that Ayesha Curry, who is married to Steph Curry, right, who got over $100 million, you think she's going to leave him to go fuck some Joe Blow in fucking Oakland? That's what you niggas think?
So wait,
so I'm here to tell you, that's not happening.
So hold on, wait. Let me stop you right there. Let me stop you right there. So are you saying? So you're saying that because Ayesha Curry is with Steph Curry, that makes a difference to her sexual desire from some dude who may want to dick her down in Oakland? So you're trying to say that some dude who wants to dick her down in Oakland can't dick her down because she's with Steph Curry?
That's exactly what I'm saying. She's not gonna leave. So she's not gonna leave a nigga with $100 million to go have sex with some nigga in the back of an alley just because because he wants to get some pussy or she wants to get some dick. That's not happening.
So why? So hold on. So you're saying to me that a woman being with a guy who's a millionaire has something to do with her getting horny and wanting to fuck a guy she's sexually attracted to? Like she's not gonna fuck the guy she's sexually attracted to just because she's with this millionaire?
No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that she's not going to leave Steph Curry.
No, I didn't say nothing about leaving him. No, I didn't say nothing about leaving him.
Okay.
I didn't say that. I'm saying she still want to fuck him though.
I want to get that clear because you got Miles and shit. You got niggas like Miles and shit talking about, I'm gonna slide. No, she's not gonna fuck none of you niggas. When she got on TV on the Red Table Talk Show and said that shit, she was not referring to any of you broke niggas.
Wait, hold on. So you trying to tell me you need to have a lot of money to get a chick off sexually?
Locario, you're not gonna bag a chick that's got a multi-millionaire for a husband.
I have. By the way, I have. But what I'm trying to explain to you, is a woman's. Hold on. What I'm trying to explain to you is a woman's sexual attraction to a man has nothing to do with money. Do you understand what I'm saying? So just because she has a husband,
because you only want to highlight the sex. That's what I'm saying.
But that's what we're talking about, though. That's what we're talking about. No.
Okay.
Ayesha Curry just said on the show, I want male attention. What does she want male attention for? If she has $100 million nigga with her, why is she still saying she wants male attention?
I told you LMS is not cheat proof. It don't matter.
No. But this is what you're saying. You're saying that she won't fuck some dude in Oakland. I'm saying she would. You're saying she wouldn't because
I never said she wouldn't fuck. I said she's not going to leave Steph Curry to go get with some nigga who just wants to have sex. That's what I'm saying. You niggas are saying, well, she wants attention, so that means she's going to want some dick from some regular nigga on the side of the street.
Yes.
No, she's not talking about you niggas. Okay.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Why do you believe that because a woman is with a guy who has millions of dollars that she won't fuck a dude? Look, watch Alan Roger Curry's video. Alan Roger Curry mentioned that he said he fucked some chick whose husband had damn near millions of dollars, and Alan Roger Curry said he was broke. So why was she fucking him for?
Locario, I can get on the internet. I can say I fucked somebody, and you probably believe me.
No, I would not believe you. I would not believe you because of the way you're talking. Okay. But I would believe Alan Roger Curry because of the way he's talking. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, I don't believe that. I don't believe what he says. So you can believe.
But of course you don't believe. But that's what I'm saying. Of course you don't believe what he says because you believe that a woman who is fucking with a dude with a whole bunch of money won't be able to be sexually attracted to a guy enough to where she would fuck him even if he's broke.
Locario, the same way how you were just talking about how before Miles called and you were talking about how Steph Curry he has to be politically correct, right?
Right.
It's the same shit for the woman. It's the same political correctness. She's not going to in that shit that she's in just to go get some dick from Mr. Locario.
No. I'm not saying no. I'm not saying no. This is what I'm saying. I'm not saying she's going to divorce her fucking husband to go fuck a guy. I'm saying she will stay with Steph Curry and still fuck a broke nigga. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, well, when that happens, I hope that he comes on YouTube, makes a video, and shows us the text messages, gives us actual proof. Because unlike Alan Roger Curry, Unlike a lot of you niggas on YouTube, you niggas don't have no proof. So this is why niggas like me, you say niggas like me don't believe it. Yeah, this is why, because I'm just not saying it. I'm not saying that it's not true. All I'm saying is I don't believe it.
Oh,
I'm
my
not saying
goodness.
that you niggas haven't done it. I'm just saying I don't believe it. Now, on the last call we had, you were talking about, the media game hasn't changed. It's like, we have YouTube, and people are still watching videos, blah blah blah. Remember when you said that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here's my thing, right? You niggas want to act like social media hasn't changed the game. That'd be like the equivalent of a taxi driver in New York City saying Uber and Lyft hasn't changed the taxi game. Uber and Lyft is about to put the taxi game out of business. The same thing with Blockbuster and DVD, okay? We used to go to Blockbuster when we wanted to watch a movie. Now what do? We watch Netflix. So I think it's safe to say that an app can change the game, Locario. Netflix changed the movie game, okay? Uber and Lyft changed the taxi and driving game, okay? Streaming changed the music industry. I just think that's fair to say. Wouldn't you agree?
Bruh, this is what you're not getting though. This is what you're not getting. What you're not getting is that there are still people who go to the movies. Didn't Endgame just break records?
Look, I didn't mention movies. I mentioned Blockbuster and selling DVDs.
But this is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is there are still yellow cabs all over New York City making shitloads of money. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. What I'm saying is that yes, there is a difference as far as access when it comes to you could say the game changed. So now I have access to getting a car on Uber. You feel what I'm saying? Versus like flagging a cab down on the street. Either way. But my point is that the cabs are still getting customers. Uber's getting customers. When you have fucking online dating and all these other social media, there's still gonna be guys who are getting pussy and guys who aren't. Just like if there was no social media, there's gonna be guys who get pussy and guys who aren't. You understand what I'm saying? That's all. See,
you do realize, right, that in 2019, if you're basically the equivalent of a nigga trying to sell CDs in 2019. That's basically what you're doing. Listen, it's not that we don't have CD players in our cars anymore. That's not what we're saying. All we're saying is we don't use this shit anymore. We have an aux cord. That's what
I'm saying. What is your point though? What is your point? Because what you're trying to say is, or what I think you're trying to say is that because of social media, right? Now it's hard for dudes to get women. Is that your statement? Is that what you're saying?
No, my statement from the last video was that social media has made the dating game harder, and you niggas like to come on the internet and like to make it seem like it hasn't. And I just.
But that's what I'm saying. How? That's what I'm asking you. How has it made it harder?
Okay. How has it made it harder?
How has it made it harder?
Okay. We discussed this in the last video, but like I said, I just feel like it's harder because, okay, how about this, Locario? Pull up your Tinder and Bumble, right? And
okay.
Let us see you swiping. Let us see you swiping. Because I guarantee you're going to be swiping until your fucking thumbs are numb.
Hold on, wait. Let me.
Just like most of these niggas.
Hold on, I'm about to pull up my Tinder right now and put it on the screen. So I'm a block all of the pictures, but I'm gonna have you see the number of matches I got. Hold on, let me see if this will show through. Hold on. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I'm gonna tell you. It says 1,197 matches. Okay.
Okay. Now.
1,000. Okay. 1,197 matches. So.
Okay, that's a lot of matches, Locario. Now, out of all those, that's almost 1,200. That's almost 1,200 matches, right?
Right.
So out of 1,200 matches, how many of those did you have sex with?
How many of the girls I've had sex with?
Yeah. How many did you have? How many did you sleep with?
I'm neither going to confirm or deny what I'm about to say. Because I don't like to put my business out there. But let's just say enough. Let's just say enough.
Okay, Locario.
Let's just say enough.
That's what I'm saying, man. You niggas are snake oil salesmen, man. You niggas won't even tell her.
No. But this is what I'm saying. But you said it's harder. How am I getting 1,197 matches?
Locario, just the same way a guy can go out and talk to 1,000 girls and not sleep with any of them. No.
You said it was hard to social media made it harder, right?
Yeah,
I just showed you that I got 1,197 matches, right? So,
Locario,
so
you got matches. You didn't, listen.
wait, hold on. What is it?
Are we in the game to get matches or sex?
No. But how do you get to the sex?
Well, clearly you gotta put yourself out there and talk to these people.
No.
But see,
On Tinder, how do you get to the sex? What first has to happen?
well, you gotta swipe all day till your thumbs are numb.
No. What first has to happen?
You said what first has to happen?
Yes.
You gotta hit her up, right?
No. On Tinder, you first have to. It starts with an M. You have to match.
Yeah, right.
Right. Mm-hmm. Matches is not the equivalent of you approaching girls in the street. You understand what I'm saying? The what you can equate matches to is getting women's numbers. You feel what I'm saying? Because you now have access to communicate with them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, because I have all these matches, right? That means I had 1,197 women I can communicate with, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now I can pick and choose who I want to talk to, who I want to meet up with, and all this other stuff.
No, you're lying. You're not picking and choosing who you want to talk to. They're picking and choosing who they want to talk to. You're talking to who talks to you. Stop lying.
Bro. Wait. Again. How did we match?
Locario.
No. You're not answering the question. How did we match? She had to swipe on me. Hold on. She had to swipe on me, and I had to swipe on her. So we both chose each other. So stop doing this narrative of acting like the man has no power in this situation, and he just has to wait for women to do everything for them in order for them to get with a chick. You see what I'm saying?
That is the case, because if you got 1,200 matches and you won't tell niggas how much sex did you get from that, then that's a fact.
What's a fact?
Bro?
What's a fact?
It's a fact that shit is not effective. That's what I'm trying to tell you niggas. That shit, the online dating is not effective for men. And for
How is it?
men,
Wait. So wait, how is it not effective if I've matched with all these women and I've met with some of these women and had sex with them? How is it not effective?
Because if you match with 1,200 women and you won't even tell niggas how many of them you had sex with, I'm just gonna go ahead and assume that it's less than 10. So if you match with 1,200 women and you only got with 10 of them, how is that a good percentage?
First of all, hold on. First of all, who says that I only got with 10 chicks? That's one. Two, when you're matching with a chick online, right? If you're a guy who's not thirsty, if you're a guy who actually talks to women to see, okay, I want to fucking see you or not, that means you're not going to get with all 1,200 women. Then on top of that, you have women who are attention whores. You have women on there who they are all over the place. So you're not going to get with those chicks, right?
Locario, let me ask you a question. If you were an 8, if you just go with me for a second. If you were 8, 9, or 10, right, and you match with 1,200 niggas, you probably, if you're 8, 9, or 10 and you're a woman and you match with 1,200, you could sleep with all 1,200 of them. But see, men, we don't have that luxury. We can't go on Tinder and say, oh, this chick is cute, I want to fuck her. It doesn't work that way for us. Okay, we have to swipe left, and we have to swipe right all day so our fucking thumbs bleed, and then we have to fucking desperately wait for some land whale to come and match with us so we can go get our dick sucked.
That's what you have to do, bro. That's what you have to do. That's what you have to do, bro. That's what you have to do. This is what you got to understand. You just said it makes it harder. Social media makes it harder for you to get chicks. I just proved that I matched with almost.
Men.
Right, but I just proved to you. Hold on, I just proved to you that I got 1,200 matches. That's one. Two.
But you didn't prove how many women you slept with. So
no. This is what I'm trying to explain to you. You said, oh, maybe you only had sex with 10 chicks. Let's say, for sake of argument, I only had sex with 10 chicks. Let's say that was actually what it was, right? Mm-hmm. What difference would it make if I had sex with 10 chicks or not? You understand what I'm saying? Like, hold on. You're going on it to get sex, right?
You said what now?
You would be going on there to get sex, right?
Yeah, right.
So what difference would it make if I had sex with 10 girls or 1 girl or 100 girls? I'm still having sex, right?
Okay, but see, here's my thing, Locario. Let's take, for example, when you're in the NBA, what you have to do is you have to have certain numbers you have to produce, and if your numbers are below the average of the player in your position, then they're going to perceive you as, like, to be falling off or whatever, right? So here's my thing: if a basketball player shot 1,200 times and he only hit 10 of them, guess what, Locario? he's probably not going to be in the NBA that long. That's just the reality.
But what does that have to do? What does that have to do with you trying to get sex off of Tinder?
Because what I'm trying to tell you is that men, we don't have it. Women have it. Let me ask you this question: who has it easier on online dating, men or women? Let me ask you that. Who has it easier, men or women?
Women have it easier.
Okay, then. So that's my point.
And what my point is, what difference does it make?
Locario, it makes a difference because, like I keep trying to tell you, you niggas have to swipe on Tinder and Bumble all day so your thumbs bleed to find a land.
Bro. Let me ask you something. You hold on. Do you got a job? Do you work?
Yeah.
Okay. You get up and you work 9 to 5?
No, we're Uber Eats.
Okay. So you got to get up, you got to drive your car or whatever, you do all this other shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, someone could say that I have it way easier than you when it comes to making money, right? Because all I got to do is get on YouTube, talk some stuff, put up some videos, and I'm making money. You understand what I'm saying? Now, what difference does it make that I do this and you do that? Aren't we both making money?
Well, it depends. If I was trying to be on the level where you're at.
But why? Right? But that's what I'm saying. What do you want to? Are you? The point is you're trying to make money, right? That's why you go to work. Right. So what difference does it make that somebody has it easier making money than you?
Well, because Locario, we're all trying to find easier ways to make money. What are we talking
about? But the
Everybody
point is, no. The point is that even if you're trying to find easier ways to make money, there's always going to be someone who has it way easier than you making money. Always. So why waste your time trying to compare yourself to the person who has it easier when the point is you're trying to get what you need to get to get what where you need to go? Because you're sitting there saying, well, women have it easier than men on dating sites. Who the fuck cares? You know what I'm saying?
Obviously, you niggas care. That's why you're on it, swiping so your thumbs bleed.
No. The thing is, you said women have it easier than us. What I'm saying is, what does it matter? What does it matter?
What does it matter? Because, like I keep trying to tell you, Locario, okay, here's why you wanted to be a rapper, Locario. So guess what?
No, you're not. No, you're not. Hold on, wait. You're not answering the question. What does it matter that women in general have it easier on online dating than men? What does it matter?
What does it matter? It matters because guess what, Locario? Men, we can't duplicate the same results, so therefore, why are we on it? This is what I keep asking.
So wait, so hold on, because so why are you doing Uber Eats when you can't make as much money as me or more? Why bother? Why do you bother doing it?
Okay.
Do you see my point?
You said why do? No, I don't see your point.
No, but that's what I'm asking. Why are you bothering to do your job when I make more money than you, easier than you? Why don't you just not do it?
Because, Locario, you need money to survive. What are you talking about?
Okay, so since you need money to survive and you're doing your thing because you need your money, you're doing it the way you need to do, regardless if I'm doing it easier or making more. You're still doing what you need to do. So the same thing happens for the situation with Tinder and women. They have it easier, but you still need to do what you need to do to get what you need to do, to have, right?
Yeah, Locario, I just think that if like I said, if you got over 1,200 matches and you didn't sleep with a certain amount of them, then I feel like, dude, this shit is kind of pointless, bro. That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying for most men, I just feel like Tinder, Bumble.
No, you know what? But this is the thing. This is the thing.
I feel like that shit is
No. This is the thing. This is the thing. The reason why you think it's pointless is because you don't understand the game. See, if you understood the game, you wouldn't see it as pointless. Because if, for example, that's like somebody saying, well, if I'm a business owner and I go out and I try to sell to 100 people and only 10 buy, what's the point of being in business? Only 10 people bought, but I had 100 people that I asked. No, that's how business works. You see what I'm saying? This is how the game works. You put yourself out there. It's a numbers game. You talk to a lot of different women, and then you get with the ones who you click with. That's how it works. So if you're saying, well, what's the point if I got to talk to 100 girls to get 10? That's the point. You get
I'm not
those.
saying 100. I'm saying 1,200.
No. But that's but this is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, I didn't tell you how many chicks I slept with on here. I didn't tell you how many chicks that wanted to see me that I didn't want to see after I was talking to them on there. I didn't tell you how many chicks.
Let me ask you this question. Out of those 1,200, right? Because you swiped right on all 1,200 of them. How many of them did you want to have sex with? Let me ask you.
How many of the 1,200 I want to have sex with? I'd say maybe probably like half.
You say probably half?
Yeah.
So you're telling me that you get on Tinder and you're swiping on chicks that you don't want?
No. I'm swiping on. Before I used to swipe on everybody just to see how much matches I could get. Now I swipe on the chicks that I want. Now once they match with me, I talk to them, and then once I'm talking to them or I'm seeing how they're reacting to me, that's when I know I want them. See, I'm on a different level of the game. I don't just want to fuck a chick just because she looked good. I need for her to follow my instructions. So if she ain't doing that, I don't want to fuck her. You see what I'm saying? So this is why there's going to be girls who I'm not going to see even though I match with them. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
That's all I'm saying, bro. So you got to understand that there's ways that the game is going to be. You understand? And the way that the game is that what you're saying is basically that you shouldn't even bother dealing with women, period.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying we shouldn't bother with online dating and social media. That's what I'm saying. Because listen, Locario, if you're not a rapper, if you're not an entertainer, what the fuck you on Instagram for? You're not gonna get me bitches. What are you doing? You're not gonna. So let me ask you this question, Locario. Are you telling me that a regular average dude that live in fucking Topeka, Kansas, can DM, go on Instagram and have high success rate DMing attractive women on Instagram? You telling me that?
Say that again.
Are you telling me that regular dudes can go on Instagram, DM beautiful, attractive women in this country, and that they will have a high success rate DMing those women?
Yeah, why not? I have a whole program on how to do that. Why not?
Okay.
Why not? That's what I'm saying. What? Hold on. What makes?
Okay.
Hold on. What makes these chicks so special that you can't get them?
Locario, they got plenty of dudes. Listen, here's my thing. You niggas always want to talk about sex, right? Here's my thing. Women, they can get sex way easier than we can. So here's my thing, right? You niggas talk about charging chicks to the game, right? And you're like, oh, well, if she's not following my program, then I'm going to charge her. But see, my thing is, right, if you're trying to follow your own, if it's all about you, then why don't you just masturbate? If it's all about you, why don't you just masturbate? Why do you want to deal with women if you only want to deal with them on your terms? When you're dealing with another human being, you kind of have to compromise a little bit, right, Locario?
No, this is what you have to understand. Okay, let me ask you this. How does a woman generally get with a guy?
That guy has to approach her.
Thank you. That's my point. So you're saying, why does she have to follow your program? Because without me, you wouldn't be fucking with me. You understand what I'm saying?
Without her, you wouldn't be getting no pussy. So it's
that's my point. My point is I started it. The guy started it. Do you understand?
Okay, because she wasn't. That's why you had to. Because she wasn't going to.
Exactly. So the guy starts it. He finds a girl, and also what you got to understand about women is this: a woman, right? What makes her attracted to a guy is because he's having her follow his program. Do you understand that? That's part of what makes a woman attracted to him. That's part of the whole thing. So you're asking her, why does she... That's part of the whole thing. She's not going to even be that attracted to a guy if he's not doing that in the first place.
Locario, and you're going to follow her program as well. It's going to be mutual. It's not
wait, how am I following her program? How am I following her program?
I'm going to make the bitch do whatever No, it's not going to work that way.
No, how are you following the girl's program?
No, I'm not saying we're following women's program. What I'm saying is there's some type of compromisation when you're dealing with women. You're not dealing with women thinking you're going to do whatever the fuck you want to do. This is why I told Alan Roger Curry in his last video. He talking about why do you care what women want? Listen, you have to care what women want. You have to. Because or you're not going to get that woman. Now you niggas can try to make it seem like you don't have to care, but
this is what you have to understand. I said this at the beginning of the show. People are selfish in relationships. So what you have to do is you have to find a woman who matches your selfishness. Do you understand that? So that means that when you want to do something, right, and you want to go in a certain direction, You find a woman who wants to go in that direction with you. And her wanting to go in that direction with you is her own thing she wants to do. You understand? So that's what I'm saying, where you don't have to... See, when you talk about compromise, compromise comes when you have been with a woman over a number of years to where she's earned the right for for compromise to happen. You understand what I'm saying? So that means that she's been following your program for years, she's been down with you for years, and now she's earned the right to have a compromise with you. You understand? That's how it works.
Yeah.
See, when you start...
I think you niggas compromise just as much as the woman does, but you niggas want to get on YouTube and make it seem like you don't. But see, I know how the shit works in real life. In real life...
Wait, you know how it works in real life? Wait, how does it work in real life?
In real life, you have to compromise with the women you're dealing with. That's just a fact.
No. Look. I was... When I met my wife and we was dating, I'm the one who brought up the open relationship, not her. You feel what I'm saying? I didn't compromise with her. You see what I mean? She went with that because that's also something that she realized she wanted to do. You see what I'm saying? So I didn't compromise with her. You see what I mean? So all I did was find a woman who wanted to follow the program I was on already. That's all it is. You see what I'm saying? Now, once my wife has been with me all these years, yeah, when we talk about certain things, we'll have a compromise, or I'll be like, all right, we're going to do this, and then maybe next week we'll do this, whatever. But that's because she's earned the right for that to be even in the conversation.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
I'm almost 100% willing to bet that you compromised to get the pussy from her. I'm willing to bet that.
Wait, I compromised to get what?
You compromised. If you're saying that she compromised to get with your program, I'm telling you that you compromised to get with her program.
How? How did I... What are you talking about?
It's a two-way street, Locario. For you to get cooperation, what do you have to do? You have to give cooperation. So for when I hear Miles come on the stream talking about some, oh, well, you gotta make bitches listen and do this and do that. Dude, that shit not working in real life, bro.
Bro,
listen?
Listen. I've been with my wife for 13 years. I've been with my girlfriend for 4 years. I'm telling you, right, that first of all, how do you think I got with my girlfriend? I told her.
I don't know.
Okay, I told her. I said, listen, I have a wife. If you want to be with me, you got to be cool with this. That's why she's with me, because she's cool with what I said I wanted to do.
Yeah, and you're also cool with whatever the fuck she's on. Because if she was on some bullshit, you wouldn't deal with her.
Oh, shit, my fucking...
It's a two-way street. It's not, oh, I'm just going to make this bitch cooperate with me, but I'm not going to cooperate with her. No. To get cooperation, you have to give it.
No, but this is what I'm saying. What I'm saying, and this is what you're not understanding. You're the one who set the tone. So you're cooperating with her by you already setting the tone. Do you understand? So just like if you run a business, you say you have the employee come to, or you have the person that's trying to get the job, and they say, hey, I can do this, this, and that, and you're like, all right, cool. I'm going to hire you, and this is what I'm going to do for you as my worker. You're going to get paid this. You're going to get this much vacation. You're going to get this and that. And then what you're going to do for me is this. So the company is already cooperating with that employee by giving them a space to work and to make money. So this is what I'm saying. When you are first talking to a girl and you're interacting with a girl, you're already cooperating with her by the fact of you even approaching her. And then you even interacting with her to get her to be on your program. So all she has to do is cooperate with that. You've already begun the cooperation by even approaching her and opening your mouth. You understand what I'm saying?
Let me ask you this question, Locario. Does looks, money, and status matter to you when it comes to women?
Does what?
Does looks, money, and status matter to you when it comes to women?
What do you mean? Do I need a woman to have looks, money, and status?
Does looks, money, and status matter to you when it comes to dealing with women? Does it matter at all?
You saying that does it matter, period, for a man to have looks, money, and status? Is that what you're asking?
No. Does it matter for you when you're dealing with women if they have looks, money, and status?
No. I mean, they gotta look a certain way that I like, but I don't give a fuck about their money or status.
Okay. So you'll date a broco that looks good.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Why not?
Why would you do that? For what? For just sex, right? Because that would be all you would be after, right?
Yeah.
Okay. But see, here's my thing, right? if you're after sex and you're confident and you're cool with being after sex and only sex, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why are women looked down upon when they after men for money?
I don't give a fuck if a woman. I don't give a fuck if a woman's.
Same shit.
I don't give a fuck if a woman's after a guy for money. I don't give a fuck.
Okay, because like I said, there's a whole wave on the internet going on about being a beta male provider, and if a chick's using you for your money, you're a beta cuck and all this shit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe that shit. I believe that if you got money and it's helping you get women, I don't see nothing wrong with it. Because
no, but this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. A dude could do whatever. A dude could do whatever he wants with a woman. If a woman is using you for your money and you allow her to do that and you fine with that, that's cool. I don't give a fuck. But that's on you. The only thing is that you can't be a dude getting used for his money and then get mad or complain about chicks being gold diggers. You feel? That's the only thing that I don't like. You see what I'm saying? Because you're allowing her to do it. So, you know what I mean?
Right. I feel what you're saying, Locario. All right, Locario, appreciate the call, bro. I'll let you get some more callers in, bro.
All right, man. I'm holla. Peace.
All right, bro.
Man, locker room always coming with some shit, man. Always coming with some other shit. Oh, man, I'm trying to fix this fucking camera. Crazy. All right, let me get this next call. Yo, what's going on?
What up, Locario? This is Joe. How you doing?
What's going on, bro?
Hey, if it's cool with you, can I just give kind of like my 2 cents in on that shit
Yeah,
that I
go
just
ahead.
heard from this locker room cat?
Yeah, go ahead.
Because, okay, first of all, let me say this. I kept hearing him say that social media has changed the game.
Mm-hmm.
That is factually incorrect. Because social media has not changed the game. You niggas just live on fucking social media and you think that shit is reality.
Right, exactly.
Like, that shit is not changed the game. Women have been getting their heads gassed up by thirsty ass dudes since the beginning of fucking time.
Exactly.
Okay?
Right, exactly.
That's number one. Number two, this locker room cat keeps and look, I keep saying his name, but I'm not like picking on him. I'm really talking to dudes that have this mindset, because I used to have this fucking mindset. So I feel like I can speak on this shit. The second thing he was talking about, what, looks, money, status, that LMS shit?
Right.
Once again, factually incorrect. Every day, I see busted ass dudes with drop dead dimes, bruh.
Mm-hmm.
Drop dead dimes.
Right, exactly.
In
That's what I'm
different
saying.
locations, at different times of the day, on different days. I have friends who are funny looking as hell. I even tell them that, bro, you funny looking as hell, but I don't think you understand how you constantly got a steady rotation of bitches, bro.
Right.
Like, what you doing? I need to learn some of your game. So if there's just one example of that, then your LMS argument is wrong.
Right,
If there's just
exactly.
even one example of that, you're wrong. The LMS argument is wrong. Not two, three. What else was he talking about? What's the base topic for today? The whole Ayesha Curry thing.
Right.
Yeah. Look. And what was he saying that, like, you know? First of all, right there, that is a clear-cut example of LMS not meaning shit. Because she was with him before he had LMS.
Right, exactly.
Was with him after he had LMS, and she's still up here talking about, I want attention from men.
Exactly, right.
She didn't say
right.
I want money from men. She didn't say I'm thinking about trading up. She said I want attention from men. That's it. That's what she said.
Right.
So what the fuck does Steph Curry's fucking him being worth $90 million have to do with any of that shit? What does him being goddamn, fucking all-star have to do with any of that shit? If she's still getting on national goddamn TV saying that she still wants attention from men when she's married to one of the most high-profile NBA
right,
NBA
exactly.
superstars
Exactly.
today. Like,
exactly.
I don't get what are you saying, locker room, and other people that think like locker room? That's not cool. And what I noticed is, because I've heard this locker room dude talk like a few times now, and this I'll say this personally, because this is what I think you're going through, bro. I think this dude sounds like he's mad because you have to put in some amount of work to interact with females.
Oh yeah, that's what a lot of dudes.
That's how it is. Like what? That's just how it is. Like yes, women generally have it easier. You know, on social media, maybe in real life, on getting dudes. That's how it fucking works. That's this fucking dynamic that men and women have.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Do you see women out here talking about being on their purpose, getting their money up, fucking, you know, trying to get that notoriety so they can get the dudes?
Right.
No, because that's not how women work. That's how dudes work.
Exactly. And you know it's funny. You know it's funny because
you're not.
And you know it's funny. The thing that he doesn't understand is
women have it easier.
Hold on, no. But what's funny is the thing that he doesn't understand is that, you know, women have it easier on the front end as far as sex, but men have it easier as far as, if, you know, relationship wise. Like a guy could get in a relationship with any chick he's fucking with easily. You feel what I'm saying? In most cases. But the thing is, what he doesn't understand is that like you said, he doesn't want to have to do the work. And I notice a lot of guys don't want to do it, and they sort of resent that women can easily get sex, and they get upset that they have to put in a little bit more work to get sex.
What?
Right.
Like, oh my God.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Let's reverse this. Okay. Women generally have it easier getting sex up front. And I say up front because women are insecure just like guys are. Women can be shallow just like guys are.
Right.
Women can be intimidated by men just like men can be intimidated of women.
Right.
Okay? Like that they're human. Yes they have different mannerisms and behaviors, but they're still fucking human. You know? And the thing is, like, these dudes sound resentful and like they want vengeance on. What's your boy Steve the Dean always saying? Life is not a fucking porno. These women are not. You're not gonna upload your profile picture.
Right.
Okay. You know, swipe a few times and then bitches are just gonna start jumping all over your dick, falling out of the sky and shit.
Right. That's the fantasy though. That's the fantasy.
I'll even go a little bit more realistic than that. If you are starting out trying to develop your game, which a lot of these dudes are trying to do. Look, some guys had the. I'll use me an example. So I knew I got like cousins and fucking friends that, you know, ain't never had a problem getting females to take a second look at them. You know what I'm saying? I myself, you know, I got a disability. It don't detract away from my looks, but it's a vision issue, and that shit affected my confidence. And you know, I didn't really talk to that many females, you know, because I was, you know, my confidence wasn't shit.
Right.
But what I realized is, you know, as I got older, I'm 24 now, and yes, it sucks that I'm just now realizing all this shit about myself and this perspective on the game. But fuck it, better late than never. You know, I hear a lot of 30, 40-year-olds sometimes calling into your show talking about they still don't fucking get it. I'm at least trying. But anyway,
yeah, it happens.
But so I acknowledge that, hey, look, it wasn't my vision. It wasn't any of this extra shit. It was because in the back of my head, I was telling myself that I ain't shit because of my vision, or these females ain't gonna get with me because of my vision, blah, 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 fucking all this shit, you know, right? And that shit was affecting my energy, you know, period. Because, you know, I was like, okay, if I don't just tell them from the jump, they still gonna fuck, they might fuck with me.
Right.
Wrong, because I would not tell females about my disability from jump, and they still wouldn't fuck with me. Why? Because my mindset was fucked up.
Right.
And what a lot of these dudes don't understand is, bro, y'all really need to start looking up. Y'all really need to start studying like energy and shit, because like it's not just a bunch of hippy dippy, you know, fucking, you know, fake hotep shit. You know, like that shit is real. Like women legit have a sixth sense for energy, bro. And that's literally how they operate. So before you even before you even start talking out your mouth, like the second you walk up to a female, she's already sensed your aura from like halfway across the room.
Mm-hmm. Facts.
You know?
And dudes don't understand that, man. They don't understand that.
Yeah, exactly. And so I used to look at my friends and people around me that were getting, females, and I'd be like, man, like, this is bullshit out here. Like, these females don't always, these females just keep going, for these certain types of dudes. I was always trying to rationalize shit. And I was like, no, it was just because, they fucking had that game, I guess, instilled in them a little bit earlier. So what? Like, why am I looking at them just because they have it a little bit easier right now? Like, so what?
Right.
So the same thing goes for when you're looking at women. So what? So the fuck what if they got it easy? Like, would you rather them have it hard and then be mad that they're not getting what they want, therefore you won't get what you want?
Right. And that's the thing. It's like, it's like, it's one of those things. This is why I always tell guys about comparing themselves, because, or with anything, because you can compare yourself to the girl, you can compare yourself to other dudes. It's like, no matter what, it's
goddamn a standard house on the hill, fucking lever to beaver type family marriage type situation. There's a reason why it's not, why men are not, why we're not. You don't hear being the men and the women are hunters, and occasionally they trade off gathering.
Right.
No, that's just not how it works. You motherfuckers are like, you motherfuckers are asking for cheat codes against fucking nature.
Facts.
And this is what I realized about myself. Like, and I was hanging out with dudes like this, and that mindset was constantly creeping over me. These dudes, especially these young cats. I don't know how old Locker Room is. He sounds like he's close to my age. Like I said, I'm 24.
Right.
So he sounds like he's close to my age. And what a lot of these dudes, and I'm just guessing, this motherfucker could be like 35 for all I know. But a lot of these dudes in this generation, we kind of got the, fed the whole fucking, treat women like a goddess type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I'm not saying you should be going out here just treating women like they goddamn doorstep. You should still respect people. But what I'm saying is, we got fed that whole, treat women, like goddesses and shit, to the point of us bending over backwards and losing who we are as individuals just to please this one chick.
Right.
And then when that one chick doesn't respond the way we want, or she curbs us, then what we do is we tend to shut down. We may talk to a few girls here and there, but after like the fifth girl, we go into this fucking regression where we're like, oh my God, the fucking game is so fucked up. All these bitches just on Snapchat and they just want your money and all this bullshit. I'm like, look, like, yes, premium Snapchat now. Fucking 10 years ago, it was hookers. So what the fuck you complain? Like, y'all are, it's same shit, different avenue.
Right, exactly. And that's what I was trying to tell him from last time. That's what I was telling him from last time. Was he's like, oh, it's changed and it's different. I'm like, bro, it's the same thing. It's just different mediums, different types of situations, but it's just basically the same type of thing going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because fucking 10 years ago, Instagram thoughts were just referred to as strippers.
Right, exactly.
So what I don't get what, and I don't get what I'm really not understanding how. And maybe I'm being the asshole because like once I started listening to like you and like Steve the Dean, once y'all started breaking down in like that no bullshit manner that y'all do, which I appreciate, like it started making sense to me because I'm a Taurus, so I'm super logical.
Right.
So when y'all started breaking shit down, y'all were breaking it down logically. I'm like, okay, that completely makes sense. I mean, yeah, it kind of hurts to realize that you were the type of dude doing that shit, but there's only one way to get out of that space and get to, getting what you want from like women and from life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you gotta learn the reality of this shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then once you know it, it's better because now you're like, okay, well at least now I know, so I could go in this direction to make shit better, and that'll be it. You know what I'm saying? So You know.
Yeah, and most of these dudes, they want, because we live in the age of instant gratification.
Mm-hmm.
And as far as dudes are concerned, instant gratification with females is like, all right, all I have to do is send a few text messages, and then she's gonna want to fucking suck me off. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, no, that's not how it works. Like, and going back to what my generation was feeded, another thing we were fed a lot of these fucking movies, right? A lot of these movies where it was all about the dude, who, didn't have a shot before, but he gets the hot girl with, like, quirky and little to minimum effort. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, she just kind of plops in his lap, and all that shit takes place within like a span of like 20 minutes.
Right.
And
right.
these dudes think that, and plus these dudes see these, hear these other stories or see these other dudes, and this goes back to what you were saying about comparing yourself to other people. These dudes look at these dudes hear these stories about these guys like, yeah, like I smashed like damn near every bitch I matched with on Tinder.
Right.
First of all, like
which is all lies, which is all fucking, but again, it's the, cats gotta just understand the reality of the game and then take that reality and apply it to what they're doing, and then that's when they're gonna actually get results. Because the unfortunate part about the game is the reason why dudes don't get to where they want to go is because they have an unrealistic perspective on the game, and so because the responses they're getting from women isn't based off of their unrealistic expectations, then they just like fuck this.
Fantasy game.
Right, the fantasy game. They just want to give up all that other shit. But yo, listen, I'm gonna try to get one more call in before I get out of here. But I appreciate the call, bro. Right?
Yeah.
That's what's up, bro.
Yeah, no problem.
That's what's up, man. All right, let me try to get one more call before I head up out of here. Before I call it a day. Let me get this one call. Yo, what's poppin'? Who's this?
Bobby calling from Atlanta, Locario. How are you doing?
Oh my Jesus. Bobby, what's going on, bro?
Oh man, I just had to opine because I heard you talking about Ayesha. I hope Steph takes off his belt. She's out of line, Bobby. She's out of line, Locario. Don't you agree?
You said she's out of line?
Out of line. Yeah, she's completely out of line. How dare she come out of her mouth? Steph Curry's a beautiful man. He has beautiful hazel eyes and he can shoot a three. What's that fat bitch doing? That fat bitch just walks up the ground he walks on, Locario. He's a god amongst men.
I feel you.
Hey, another thing. Let me tell you, that locker room guy, I thought I was pathetic. I remember I called you complaining about my fat white bitch that left. That guy cries in the dark.
You said he cries in the dark?
That's a bitch-ass thing, I'll tell you that. He needs to dust himself off like me and keep it pimping, Locario.
Real talk. You spitting facts right now, bro.
Bunch of clock agents and homosexuals. No! We're not taking shit from women in 2019. We're going gorilla silverback pimping.
Yo, that's what's up, bro, man. Yo, I appreciate the call, bro. All right? That nigga's funny. But yo, listen. Oh, man, I gotta head out. So, yo, I appreciate everybody tuning in. Make sure you get the likes up. Remember that the sale is still on. The sale from the Bad Boy membership sale. When you get the Bad Boy membership, you're going to get How to Have Sex 2 Women a Day, the audiobook for free. So this right here is the hard copy, but you're going to get the audiobook version of this for free when you join the Bad Boy membership from now up until May 31st. So you get the How to Have Sex 2 Women a Day audio, the Bad Boy book for free, and 60-second game book for free. You feel what I'm saying? So you're going to get all those things for free. Let me shout out to all the people in the chat. Shout out to Danzino N, T, Machope, Andre, J, Jermaine Jones, Tommy, the Bruda was popping. You can call in next week when I come on, bro. VRO19, Jimmy H, Simple Sean, Ronnie Ron, The One, Eastern Conversation, O'Milly, Andre Strums. Who else is in here? Jay Bishop, Mako, Darrell S, Cornelius. We got a lot of people up in here, man. Big Stain in the building. Who else? K Zaggin, shout out to you, bro. Love Life, Ellie Empire, Strider Chip. Man, who else is up in here? Johnny's in the building. Shout out to you, Kenny Mars. Man, I appreciate everybody tuning in. I will holler at you guys on Monday. If not Monday, Wednesday, and if not Wednesday, always Friday. Okay? So that's pretty much it, guys. I'm out of here. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone.